Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
I just knew you were gonna bring this up. Yeah, what's going on with Jesus, man? What's happening?
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, look. You know, at the end of the day, we gotta put our faith into our Lord. You know, right?
Yeah. You know, nothing like coming back from the dead to start a religion. You know.
That's right. Look. You know what they say? You either come back as a religious figure, or you come back as a robot bent on destroying humanity for betraying you. You know, right? It's one of the others. Those are the lessons the Bible taught me, right?
Oh, that or you could start a zombie apocalypse. You know.
I think coming back as a robot is way cooler. You know. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah, but it's not about what's cooler, Austin. It's about what's realistic, and zombies is the most realistic option out of all of these.
Oh, out of all of these? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
I mean, come on. Like, robots? Pff, we ain't got the AI for that.
That's right. You know, that's right. Hey, unlike... See, that's the thing. Japan still has their writers, you know, right? We don't have any writers going right now, you know, right?
Oh, right. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm free. You know, I can write for cheap. Please, give me fame. I need fame.
You're gonna send them a plot about your fan fiction and everything, you know?
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I mean, look, everything. Have you seen?
You know, right?
Have you seen Rise of Skywalker? That was pretty much fan fiction, right? So I think I stand a good chance of making it into the big leagues if we're talking about fan fiction here. All right. I think it's still a reasonable chance for sure.
Look, you're gonna so you're gonna bring back for the fuck, what is it? Is it gonna be the 10th movie, right?
Yeah, the 10th movie. Yeah, Star Wars.
Boy, is it a new trilogy, or they just said, hey, look, Daisy really cannot find work after Star Wars, so she's coming back for another Star Wars movie?
I think it's more the fact that they don't know what they're doing anymore, and they're trying to, just go with the flow. Like that worked. That worked well last time. About
the Force is the flow, you know, right?
Yeah, sure. That's not how the Force works, but all right.
Hey, do you have any way to explain the Force?
Look,
the Force has never been explained in Star Wars, you know, right?
Oh, has it really? I don't think that's true.
I don't think it has ever been explained. I don't think nobody in Star Wars know what the Force is. They just say Force, and that's it. And everyone goes like, oh, okay, yeah. Then what? Then there's like, Force, you know?
Well, actually, they only gave us midichlorians.
How did Palpatine come back? Force.
No, it wasn't Force. It was somehow Palpatine returned. Okay.
Yeah, with the Force, you know, right?
No,
right?
I don't think that was
why are there only like 5 black people in the entire universe? The Force. You know, right?
Wait, are you telling me the Force is unexpectedly racist or something?
I mean, why do you think it took them until fuck? What did she show up? She showed up in the second one, right? Rose, right?
Wait, who showed up in the second one?
Rose, right? Rose didn't show up to the second one, right? To Last Jedi.
Right, yeah. She didn't show up until like Last Jedi.
Yeah, right. Why do you think it took that long for Asian people to appear in Star Wars? You know, right?
I don't know. You tell me, man. You probably have the answer better than I do.
Maybe the Force is racist. You know, right?
You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. All right, it's official, people. The Force is racist.
Mm-hmm. Right. Look. The Jedi. Look, they want to keep the Jedi pure. You know, right?
The Jedi pure. Jeez. Okay, let's not go down this rabbit hole before it gets even worse than what we're discussing.
Look, the Jedi were a bunch of patriots. You know, right? And they're putting up a front in front of the Republic, right?
Sure. Yeah. We can.
They were posting all the message in Discord, chat and everything too.
They're posting their secret inner workings of the Jedi Temple in Discord. That's what you're telling me right now.
Yep. Because that's exactly what happened this week, and how a bunch of video got leaked, and it's the funniest shit ever.
Wait. No, I didn't hear about this at all. What happened?
So you know the white supremacist group, the Patriot Front, right?
Yeah.
apparently they did all of their planning and messaging on Discord.
They didn't. No.
Yeah, and some fucking guy just got into their private Discord. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a racist, you know. Yeah, you know Hitler, hey, Hitler, Trump, America, yeah. I am definitely a white American, you know. I am definitely from the country of Europe, you know. What country of Europe? Europe land, right? That's what he told them.
You know what? The thing is, since I know very little about any of this, I'm gonna say that's accurate. Those are straight up facts.
Oh man,
that I'm
this is real
right
funny.
Now.
This is one of their videos that got leaked and posted online. It's fucking hilarious.
Wait, hold on.
This is 18 seconds long. I want you to take this 18 seconds of just to watch this video.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hold on. Hold on, I had to pause the video in the background and then watch this. Oh my god!
It's pretty fucking funny, right?
What the fuck?
Oh man, that was such a sick promo video they made,
Oh
right?
my god, they even did a sick heel. Oh my god, these fucking dumb.
It's real funny, right? Because I don't know if you knew about this, but hey, from the time of this recording, last weekend, right, they did a demonstration in Washington and everything, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
It was somewhat on the news. It wasn't on the news, right? But they were just standing in front of the Washington Monument or some shit, right? Doing their white supremacists, right?
Jeez.
Right?
Oh.
Right, but that's not the point. That's not the point of the.
Oh,
the
really?
point is not white supremacy, all right? That's not the topic at hand, all right?
Well, I hope that's never the point, but all right. But what is the topic at hand, Austin?
Okay, so basically, in order for them to not get tracked and found out, they took a bus, right, to get there, right? So they all met up in like some stupid random parking lot, right? They got on the bus and they headed to Washington, right? But they planned where they were gonna keep their cars and trucks and everything on Discord, right? Going back to what I said earlier about the people who snuck in pretending to be white, to be fascists and to be white supremacists. They're like, we have their location. They were like, oh yeah, hey guys, let's all park here at 3 a.m. and then leave our cars unattended for 15 hours, right? Should we leave someone behind the door? Like, nah, no one worries, because the only people who knows where it is are all of us racists, right? Because we're all racist and everything, right? Right, Fred, who has a lot of white powder all over his face. You're the whitest of all of us, right? We know we can trust you with our location and everything, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So pretty much they met in like some stupid parking lot, and then they left, and then they went on their stupid school bus, and then people started posting the location of their parking lot, right, online in their cars, and then they were gone for like pretty much the entire day. They didn't get back until like 10 a.m. or some. I mean, not 10 a.m.
Like 10
p.m. or some shit, right? And then all their cars were just destroyed and vandalized,
Well, there you go. That's the national.
It was also pretty funny because I guess some
consequence.
cops were following them, right, to make sure that they didn't start trouble. And the cops like, yeah, hey, you guys want to make a report? Line up and everything. It was real fucking funny. Like the cops were just not giving a fuck about. They're like, yeah, if you guys want to do something, there's a cop over there. You can go up to him and complain to him, write down your report to him and everything, right? We'll hand you some paperwork, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty great,
What the fuck, dude? This just, you know what? So white supremacists are just dumbasses. Their stupid actions just shouldn't really shock me, but they really do.
That's right.
And
That's right. That's why the only white person we support is Jeremy what the fuck is this guy's name? Jeremy.
Honestly, I'm just gonna call him Jeremy Baramy. That's what we're gonna.
Jeremy Barasari?
No, it's Jeremy Baramy now. Shout out to Good Place. But yeah, it's Jeremy Baramy now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's what we're calling him.
Hey, man. So this is a weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast where I ask a person who stands against white supremacy and
swear to
everyone,
God,
my friend William. That's you,
God.
William.
Don't you
who's in a private Discord call with some other people.
Wait, doesn't this count as a private Discord call? Wouldn't this count as that?
Wow, I don't know about that. Look, you can have private Discord calls with whoever you want, right?
Yeah, sure, okay, yeah.
As we discuss the latest Super Sentai season, Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. That was a 10-minute cold open, by the way.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of waiting to see where we were gonna like put the intro.
I forgot about the fact that we had to talk about the episode because this was such a good story about the Patriot Front. I'm gonna see if I can find the fucking video. Oh, here it is. Oh fuck, it's way better.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh my god.
You can watch this video. You can watch this video when you get this. This is there's like a 10-minute long video. And it's like there's like no point.
Okay, that's saved for after this recording.
Yeah. Boy, hey, so I don't understand how Himeno's hair works, by the way. To let you know.
What do you mean?
So I thought, there was another episode where we saw her with like bright red hair, and I thought that was just the camera angle, like, and the lighting of the situation.
Right.
But no, she just wears a fucking different wig this episode.
I'm pretty sure, I think at this point we have to assume that she's kind of like royalty, where they just change out wigs for style, that kind of thing, and her real hair's underneath.
Is it?
It's the only thing I can come up with. Otherwise her hair changing. I mean, unless she dyes it every day, because she's always looking for a different standard of beauty.
Fucking way. It's so fucking So look, her blonde wig is already fucking bad, right? But this wig is actually, I guess, it's moderately better because it uses natural tone color, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean.
By the way, they also released the official spelling of her name. By the way, just to let you know.
The official spelling of her name.
Right. Wait. So her name is Himeno, right?
Yeah.
How do you think that is spelled?
I would assume Himeno, right?
Right. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a play on. It's supposed to be a play on word on Hime, right? The Japanese word for princess, and she's a princess, queen or whatever. No, this is how you spell her name. It's with a Y.
I'm not gonna say what I initially thought that sounded like because I feel like that's gonna be like.
Oh, you thought it was Himeno?
Yeah. You see, okay, you said it. So that what? Now I'm guilt free. I'm guilt free. But yeah, that's what I thought it said. This is like seeing it like that. I'm like, I know it's like Japan, and they're not really gonna look at it like that. But being as a native English speaker, that's just how I see it. And I'm like, there are gonna be jokes about this for sure on the Western side of things,
Oh, look, and that's the secret, right? And look, in the end, Toei does not care about what a stupid gaijin thinks, right?
Well, I mean,
we're not the Japanese schoolboy buying these toys, We're, right?
I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, to be fair, that is very correct, if only because we had a whole season where we presumed that the aunt for like one of the main characters in Dawn Brothers was a fucking rampaging drunk. So just because of a poster.
Wait, that's the thing, right? That theory was never disproven, all right?
So it's
she just still be a rampaging drunk for all we know, right?
You know what?
That's the thing.
I choose to believe that she is a rampaging drunk. It's just a side story that hasn't been made yet. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for the spinoff.
Yeah.
Oh god. But anyway.
Yeah. Look. Was it Bugnarok, Desnarok gets his ass kicked and everything. He's like, oh man, I got beat by Legend King-Ohger and everything. Damn, they got me good.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't believe I lost. But my real plan was to actually lose. That was my plan the entire time. Ha ha ha. Hee
ha ha hee ha ha.
That's right, my plan was to lose. And then we get introduced to the mysterious man in the spider mask. Who, boy, I have a lot of problem with this fucking character. Mainly due to the CG for this character. I fucking hate it.
Oh, it's not over the... Well, I mean, it depends on where they take
I hate how this character moves when he's flying. He just fucking hovers. Right?
Yeah, he just kind of hovers. It's
not like
really...
someone just fucking just moved him around on the effects screen. There's no. I mean, they obviously weren't gonna go for like a Spider-Man fucking thing with him, right?
Yeah, it's what they're trying to go for. It doesn't exactly work because the CG kind of
It looks so fucking unnatural and even like he has like no natural fucking movements when he hovers, right? Because he's supposed to be like a spider floating around on the web and everything, but I mean on the stringer, but it looks so fucking bad, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not great. I mean the thing is with the CG in this show, it works best when most characters are just kind of like standing still because then the CG screen isn't exactly like because when they move around, it just becomes very clear that there's a CG screen in there. So they do have them sit as still as possible at some moments, but like in here, because of how the acrobatic this character is, it's really
so fucking awkward.
really
He looks
noticeable.
so fucking dumb.
Yeah, so it's not the greatest.
I don't like the way this character fucking moves. But yeah, look, he's like, hey, look, this is part of the plan, you know, right? Yeah, you want them to form Legend. You want them to right? Look, he's like, yes, you want them to go to the Washington Monument and everything and protest.
Yes, exactly. You know, just swing around on some, on some cables. Cosplay as fucking Spider-Man, or Jeremy Bearimy in this case.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's not great. And my mouse fell. Oh no, fuck! You didn't hear any of that.
Okay. No, I definitely did not hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, his mask form looks cool. I'm really disappointed this shit is resolved real quickly involving him. Right? I think he would have been cooler if we went another few episodes. I mean, by the end of hey, look, spoiler for the fucking episode where we talk about the episode. Right? I mean, he takes off his mask and every review of him. I really would have probably liked it more if this went off for like another few episodes involving this character, right?
Yeah, to kind of build up like his his I suppose legend's not the right word.
The mystery involving this character, right?
Yeah, the mystery. Yeah,
right,
the mystery.
Suspense, right?
Yeah.
It's resolved real quickly, like, oh yeah, hey, look, check it out, it's me, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think it depends on how you view it, because the thing is, at least for the problem for me, since we're gonna be skipping ahead, my problem is the fact that, well, for one, he's still a human character, so I dislike that in general, just because I wanted the potential of a monster character or something. But I mean, the thing is, it's also where he kind of the thing is, well, we have to presume at this point, because I haven't seen like a hole or anything that would assume that Death escaped or something. Because the thing is, because Jeremy Bearimy, like, legit, from what I'm seeing, unless we're shown otherwise in the next episode, but I didn't see anything in the preview or anything. He's basically like, this is like, Death was a guy who basically trounced like the team at one point or another, right? But then you get Jeremy Bearimy to come along, and he's shown to basically just fuck around, and nothing really happens to him. And then once he goes to Death and reveals that, oh yeah, I was using you the whole time thing, he just kind of like, he offs him like real quick. So I mean, for one, it's good, at least in the story, when you do that. That shows that like the character that they're facing is like actually very fucking powerful. So I mean, like, they do that when it comes to the next villain or whatever. They kill off the previous villain. They're like, oh yeah, I'm even worse than the other guy. But the thing is, it's kind of sudden. Like, the thing is, the only real build that we have for this character is just the narration, because it's revealed at the end of this episode that the narrator is in fact
he's been the narrator this entire time for the show, which is insane, right?
Yeah. So that's like, I like that twist, if anything. But the fact that it's just like, he's been narrating everything, and then he just kind of shows up in the one episode where we didn't even know that they were both the same guy. And then he just comes in and just one shots the main villain that we presumed, and now he's presumably now the villain against the entire team. And it's kind of like, it works in the sense that it shows that he is a credible threat, but it's kind of like really sudden. Because the thing is, as you said before, we didn't really get any real build up. All we really got is just the narration, but that's not a lot.
I mean, people are saying that this is the masked character that probably killed Himeno's parents, right? Right?
I mean, I can see that. I don't remember how the mask looked like on the other character, though.
No, I don't think we ever see the mask. We barely see the mask. I think we just see a guy in like a fucking hood, and that's it.
I may check it out in a hot second. Do you know which episode it happened to be?
I know. I'm too lazy to fucking go back. Right.
Right. I mean, I'll go ahead and check
it was the Himeno focus episode. It was like the episode where or something, right?
No, because you didn't reveal that until until Scorpy got involved, Because when Scorpy got involved, then she started talking about like, oh, I'm obsessed with Scorpy because she's probably like one of the reasons why my parents died, that kind of thing.
Right.
Oh no, wait, it may have been before too, because she knew it was poisoned. Okay, let me go ahead and double check. I'm actually gonna go back to the episode and just double check on how the mask looked. It's not episode 3.
Oh, you have the episode set up?
No, yeah, I'm just looking through it right now. You can go narrate, go talk.
Okay. What the? All right, yeah. So anyway, look. So Gira's dead. look, Rascal is happy that Gear's dead. The people believe that he was the one that saved the city. He's like, yes, I did all that work, right? Oh yes, how the fuck did that happen? What the fuck was going on? Jeez, I don't know what the fuck is going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. So then he goes confronts Babowski about it. He's like, hey, you seen the body of my dead brother? Right? Hey, you know what's up with him? Right? Hey,
No,
you seen his dead body anywhere? Right?
Mm-hmm. It's somewhere. Can you tell me where it is? Did he bury it? Did you have it I don't know, just on a ditch somewhere? Show me. Let me know. I need to know, so that no one can threaten my reign of power.
Yeah.
And I'm not finding it. Fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
it's taking too long. I'm not bothering anymore.
Okay, yeah, bothering it out. Yeah, look, so then Babowski's like, look, I'll get his body, and everything. And then meanwhile, everyone is hiding out in the Babowski's kingdom, like, all right, we got him. We got Rascal. We tricked him and everything, right?
Yeah, it surprises me because the thing is, so far, with Gira, he's pretty much out in the open for the most part. I mean, kingdoms are keeping it a secret because their kings are telling them to. But I'm like, everybody else just goes to sugar them, and then they basically just kind of dick around with Rascal. But then I'm just like, Rascal, what is stopping you from just visiting another kingdom and just checking things out for yourself? At this point, there has to be a point where you just gotta be like, I have to look into this more for myself just to see what the fuck is going on. But I don't know. He just doesn't do anything. I think he's just so arrogant and I guess lazy that he's just like, whatever, man. As long as it doesn't get in the way of my power or whatever. Which is fucking wild to me. But
he says this with a yawn and everything. Yeah,
Look,
whatever.
all I've ever seen from this guy, except for when he has to go stand in front of the crowd, all he does is basically just sit around in that chair and do nothing. I have not seen him do anything else except unless when he has to, fight Gira or something. He's never done anything else, dude. The man is just straight up
So everyone tries to figure out how to oh yes, that's hey, how can we make Gira come back to life? Right? What's the plan? And everyone has batshit insane idea.
Yeah.
Right?
Gira just straight up thinks, oh, I'll just return as a zombie and pretend to be a curse, and on the kingdom is I'll be a curse, a plague upon you unless you let me rule. Then you have Yanma basically oh, just resurrect him as a fucking cyborg and have him
look. My kingdom has the money. We have the technology, right?
Yeah. They have the technology, but what's better than technology? A cult, my guy.
Yeah, no. No, you know what's better than technology, William? Jesus,
No, yeah, okay. I better be careful what I say, because for one thing, I don't believe anything involving Christianity is a cult.
Okay. But well, you can believe whatever you want to believe, right?
Yeah, sure. But then we get attacked by, Christian bots, Christian bots. You think robots will believe in Jesus?
If you expose robots to Christianity, will they believe in Jesus? Hey, but we let this AI watch 1,000 hours of sermons, right? Then here's what he has to say about Jesus.
Okay, I want
that to be it.
I was going to say, instead of just watching 100 hours, 1,000 hours of sermons, they just watch they watch 1,000 hours of horrible Christian movies and listening to 1,000 hours of horrible Christian rock. Then see what happens.
No. We let this AI watch. We put the Passion of the Christ on repeat for this AI 1,000 times. Here's what he has to say about the Jewish people,
Oh my god, he just becomes the Mel Gibson of bots. The thing is, AI bots have become racist. So honestly, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if it became a fucking anti-Semite, dude. I would not be surprised at all. Jeez, can you imagine a bot just going on a rant, dude? Oh my god, that'd be insane. Hey, wait, hold on. Can we get how does ChatGPT work, or GPT work? Can we make it watch something? I need to know this, Austin. Let me know now.
What on how GPT works?
No, because the thing is, I was wondering, because I don't really look at the Chat GPT, but the thing is, I was wondering if we can make it so that we can make this AI watch, like, basically watch Passion of the Christ over, like, for 1,000 hours and then see what happens. I really want to see what happens. You know, that's an avenue I'm gonna look at for later. But anyway, let's get back to the episode before we get majorly sidetracked. But essentially,
movies. Fucking Mel Gibson has been in way more movies than I thought he's been in.
I mean, you know, we're kind of dried up for him, so at some point he just started taking like a bunch of...
I mean, after you call everyone in Hollywood anti-Semitic things, you know, yeah, of course. But he's been in way more movies. In 2022, he was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was in 7 movies in 2022. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, he wasn't exactly in any good movies. It's just whoever's willing to hire him. Honestly,
what do you mean? He was in Last Look, Panama.
What the hell is that?
Agent Game.
What are you telling me?
Stew.
What?
Hot Seat. Bandit. On the Line. By the way, 2 of his movies has the exact same poster, by the way, which is real funny.
Yeah, I mean, as low budget as they are, I would not doubt it, honestly, dude.
Okay, so here's one of the Oh, okay, I gotta make sure I post this in the right Discord chat and not the wrong Discord chat, you know, right?
Well, you know, if you take it that way, you just assume all chats are the right
the
chat.
exact same fucking poster. What the fuck?
They're actually the same poster. What the hell? What the hell? They're such a similar style. Like, what? There's like no difference at all. What the hell is this?
You could literally probably swap the title for these and it would, and yeah, sure.
It really wouldn't change anything. It legit would not change anything at all, dude. Like, I would still assume there's some action spy thriller. That's how they both look. That's, like, there's no difference. There's no discernible difference at all, dude. Oh my
okay,
God.
but yeah. So after someone was like, yeah, hey, how the fuck do we bring back Gira and everything, you know? Right.
Yeah, so they're just basically wondering, how do we show the world that Gira is basically the rightful king and shit? But
that's right. Should we reborn him as a robotic overlord, or should we show everyone to the truth through a new religious movement? You know, right?
Oh yeah. You know, I mean, either option is good. Either option is good.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, do you think Christianity exists on Terra? You know, right?
Well, not yet. If Himeno had her way, then yeah, it would. You know.
Oh, do you think? Oh, did Himeno created Christianity?
Well, she was about to until they decided not to do it. You know.
Oh man, I hope a recurring theme throughout the show is her trying to introduce Christianity.
Dude,
you know,
we were this close. We were this close to essentially creating a cult in fucking.
Oh man, we were this close to creating a religious war. You know, right?
Honestly, yeah. If people started believing he'd rise from the dead, yeah, it would probably be a religious war of some kind, dude. I would not doubt it. They would just bring more war and everything to the fucking New Terra. I think it's called New Terra, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think in this case we've dodged the bullet. I think we're fine now. We're fine. Although until, you know, we have to go to the I believe it's like the actual funeral, or am I skipping a step?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. We forgot about the homeless children. All right. You can't forget. Look. We're not like the American foster system. You know, right? Right.
Okay. No, please finish that sentence. I want to see where this is going.
I don't know, because we're not the American foster system. We're just 2 guys shitposting about a Japanese kid show, you know, right?
Well,
that's the biggest difference between me and the American foster system, you know, right?
Yeah.
One is the American foster system. One is me shitposting about a Japanese kid show, you know, right?
Yeah, clear differences, you know. Very clear.
Right. Look, don't get us confused, you know, right?
Yeah. One of us shitposts about the foster system. No, hold on. I almost fucked that up. One of us.
I thought you know that's what you're trying to intentionally do.
No, I was just gonna repeat what you said just to make it clear, but then I almost fucked it up by just saying we ship. Well, you know, I'm just gonna say we ship post. Like one of them is gonna be the American foster system. One of us ship posts about the American foster system. We'll just leave it at that and move on. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
hey, look, kids are like, oh man, did Gira really die? You know, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're sad, you know. And we're not sad that the fact that we don't have homes or the fact that our parent died. You know, we just miss Gira. That's it. You know, right? We're not sad at the fact that we don't have any food and we probably going to sleep with no food or anything. You know, right? We just miss Gira. You know.
Yeah, they're just in bed, tired, hungry, dying of starvation and the cold. But they're, the real important thing is Gira. Not their survival, but just Gira. Jeez. But
yeah. So next day, it's the funeral, and boy, I got something funny to say. So there's this photo of Gira that they put at his funeral, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, and you think this is a completely normal photo and everything, right? You know, it's like one of those royal portrait photos and everything, you know, right?
Right.
Right. And that's what you think this is, right? Do you know where this photo comes from?
Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, the thing is,
this is one of the promotional photos that they revealed during for King-Ohger's press tour.
So they just took the promotional
photo that they're reusing. Just seems like the funniest thing.
Okay.
I mean, it works, you know, but it really makes you question when the fuck did Rascal get this photo taken, right?
Yeah, because the thing is, this is presumably after Gero was like after he quote unquote
after
disappeared.
He came back, right?
Came back.
So it can't be any time before that, you know, right? It has to be sometime when he came back. You know, right?
Yeah, sometime around that point, and somehow he managed to get Gary to stand still and take the photo, and then I guess planned to use it for his funeral. You know, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess he was in it for the long haul. I just think it's
real fucking funny that they're reusing this fucking press photo. I was looking at this one, I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this fucking press photo. So there's like during when they first revealed King-Ohger, right? Like the cast, everything. Like these were like the press photo that they gave to the news media to like, oh yeah, here are your cast member for King-Ohger and everything. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, also, is it just me or did it look like it was CGI'd onto that?
The photo?
Yeah, the photo. Because the thing is, it just looks very like I don't know if it's because of the brightness, but it just looks like it doesn't.
I mean, it looked like they put like a stupid Photoshop filter on it. That's what it looked like to me.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying because it just looks so awful. I was just very confused about what I was looking at, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean that's just like an off tangent for me because it's just like it was just very weird.
Yeah. But yeah, look. Yeah, but look, someone tied the box and everything, you know, right? Gira can't make his grand entrance, you know.
Yeah, his grand entrance of whatever the fuck he was gonna do. My bet, zombie. But, he's stuck in there, and then you have a close-up on the coffin showing that it has, like, strings around it. And then this is when our next major character just basically very blatantly.
That's right. This mysterious guy in a white hood shows up. You know, right? Who is he and what does he want? You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Who could possibly guess?
You'll never know when people in white hood shows up for what they want to do. You know, right? It's a mystery.
I just realized the direction where this is going. Okay. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. You don't know what I'm talking about at all. It's not like we had a 10-minute cold open just talking about the stupidity of white supremacists.
I don't talk about. We were talking about white supremacy. All right. I don't know what white hood have to do with white supremacy.
Oh yeah, sure. Right? It's not like we don't have a history of of some racist shit in America or something, It's not like we don't have that at all.
I don't know what you're talking about, I was just talking about white supremacy. I don't know what white supremacy has to do with racism in America.
Look, all I have to do is open up a dictionary, look up the word racism, and then see the definition. And it will say America, right? The United States of America. And I go, look, and if you want to know what the definition of America is, you go over to United States of America, definition, racism. That's I'm just going to make it easy.
It's just a loop? Is that what it
is? It's just a consistent loop. Those are just how it's described, man. You're not going to know any other difference when it comes to the fucking definitions of either the two.
Yeah, so our white hooded figure takes the coffin and then he runs up and we get really bad CG. It's so fucking... I don't like this fucking... It's so fucking unnatural.
Yeah, like, I get the intention of what they're trying to go for, but it's not great.
I'm making him look like he's flying on spider string, but it just looks so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's not great.
It's like it's no natural. Like if they made like the actor do like movements or something, it would have made more sense.
I mean,
But it doesn't.
I don't know if they did or didn't, because the thing is, there was that one shot when he was just kind of. Oh, I mean, it's a little later on when he kind of reveals like he's like actually betraying Bugnarok or whatever. But like
Yeah.
there was that moment where he does like he jumps down and does a flip. I mean, maybe they decided to twirl him around on the wires or the stunt actor on those wires. But even then, even with that movement, it still felt really off, especially because it's like a close up. Because the thing is, like, they have the guy swinging forward. If he is like actually moving around, he's moving forward,
Right.
and because of that movement, it's just like that close up. It just everything looks off. That's all I'm gonna really say, because it just doesn't work. Like, I get where they're trying to go for it, and I understand that they're on a TV budget where it's like they can't really do what they want as perfectly as they can. But I like the show enough, like, where we kind of have to still acknowledge like the faults of the show, if anything, and it's not great, what we're getting here. But like, it's at the very least, to me, it's serviceable. I'm just like, it's not the best, but the story is still good enough that I'm like, okay, it's fine. That's just gonna be a weird thing for me. Hopefully they don't do that too much later on.
Right.
But
yeah, hey, look, he kicks Kira out of the coffin, and then he starts talking to him about poop and everything,
Oh yeah, God, that was so weird. Like,
I look,
I don't.
I don't understand his analogy, but yeah, sure. I mean, you can literally say that about anything. Your blood work could tell you your story, as well,
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's made very clear that he doesn't have a high opinion of Bugnarok, but he's also saying, yeah, they're kind of shit, but why is it shit? That's basically what he's saying. And it's like, we have to find out the cause of this shit. Maybe you need more fiber in your diet, and then we wouldn't have so many bugs or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, look, bad, look. Do you think what was that fucking yogurt that fucking Jamie Lee Curtis what was the spokesperson for Activia? Was that it?
Oh yeah, she did that kind of commercial a while back. I think it was Activia or something like that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no, I know.
he's like, hey, he's like, hey. If only fucking Bobowski Kingdom has Activia, right?
Yeah, if only we had Activia, we wouldn't have Bugnarok,
Yeah.
God.
There you go. That's
oh
all
God.
this. Look. The bug uprising could have been prevented if Activia was introduced. If we had
Yeah, look, why do you think we don't have why do you think we have Activia? You want to know the reason why? Big Pharma, and Big Pharma in this case is Himeno. All right, she's the reason why we don't have Activia. All right.
So you're saying that Himeno purposely did not create Activia so that the Bugnarok could begin the rebellion? Is that what you're saying?
No, you see, what she wants is that, like, the thing is, they could have solved everything by Activia, and her parents were on the way of creating Activia, but then they were killed by the Bugnaroks, and so she's now decided, I will no longer work on the road of peace. I'll make sure Activia never exists, just so I can create have my war with the Bugnarok. That's exactly what's happening. It's all a big conspiracy. She wants this war. She wants revenge. She doesn't care who gets in her way or who suffers from it. She's gonna have her war and have her revenge her way. That's why we don't have Activia. That's why. Jeez, oh my God, I just made her into a goddamn tyrant. What the fuck?
I mean, look, that's kind of the theme. But hey, look, bee? Is that what the fuck this thing is? A wasp?
Oh, I guess it's a wasp. I mean, the thing is, I don't know if wasps are parasitic though, because they had the whole thing where like.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing I was confused with. What the fuck this bug thing? It has a wasp color scheme, but it was holding like a fencer, which I thought was supposed to be an analog for the needle, right? So that's what I thought this thing was. What is this? Oh, it is a parasitic. Boy, what the fuck is this thing? Jesus Christ, this thing is horrifying.
Wait, are there actually parasitic wasps or something?
Boy, I'm gonna here. I will post this in brackets so you don't get the auto-generated thumbnail. All right, so you can just click on that.
Okay. Oh, I don't. Ugh.
What the? This thing is horrifying. What the fuck?
Jeez, what the fuck? Oh, I hate that. Hold on. Being in a wasp is they lay their eggs on or in the bodies of other anthropods, sooner or later causing the death of these hosts. Oh my God. Ugh. Wait, I think I remember something like this. Hold on. Hold on. Because I think this was like a thing where like, because I remember hearing this is like an anecdote from a long while ago.
Oh man,
But like
man.
Charles Darwin, like when he was doing his theory of evolution, he witnessed like I think it may have actually been a parasitic wasp. Feel free to correct me. People who ever listen to this, I have no idea if you actually do. But like the thing is, from
let
what
us
I
know
heard,
about your theory of evolution. In
no,
the comments, you know?
yeah, exactly. Give us your theory on evolution. It's probably wrong. That's why it's a theory. But the thing is, like Charles Darwin was doing his theory of evolution, he straight up said while he was making his studies, he witnessed I want to say it was a parasitic wasp. But he said when he saw the life of and the life cycle of a parasitic wasp, where they attack, and put eggs in another body, watch that die, the wasp grows. He said in that moment he said that he could no longer believe in God because he just couldn't understand why God could create such a thing. Like, I'm not joking. Like, that was the thing. I'm pretty sure it was Charles Darwin, but that was an actual thing.
What the fuck?
Oh no! It's in the Wikipedia. No! It's in the Wikipedia. It says here if you scroll down to where it says in culture, right above the notes. It says here, parasitoid wasps influenced the thinking of Charles Darwin. In an 1860 letter to the American naturalist Asa Gray, Darwin wrote, "I cannot persuade myself that a beneficent and omnipotent God would have designedly created parasitic wasps with the express intention of their feeding within the living bodies of caterpillars." And so that's basically what turned him away from God and into just basically straight up a scientific way of thinking.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, no, I'm pretty much correct at this. Oh my god, no, yeah. So I don't know if it was intentional or whatever. I mean, the thing is, you did have a parasitic wasps inject themselves into what are called mechanical gods or bugs, and basically destroyed said bug gods. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's pretty wild to me.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking great. But yeah, hey, look, they defeated the parasitic wasp, but then it turns out it has been infecting their bug god this entire time, and no one fucking took notice of this. Don't know how.
Yeah, you think?
Right.
I mean, especially because I think in the middle of that battle when they're showing that they're fighting against a snail, I'm pretty sure one of the rangers was in that exact one right there, and they just never noticed.
Yeah, right. Because every ranger's cockpit are in said bug, right? It's not like they go to like a centralized area, right? No, they're all in their individual bug location.
Honestly, if they wanted me to believe in the long haul of this plan, I would have accepted it a lot better if go back to episode 1 and then basically go back to maybe Kuwagata or any of the other shoe gods and basically have it so that in the middle of the night you just basically see the wasps, just to make it easier. Just see the wasp basically walk up and then just quietly and sneakily inject her eggs into it. So that they have this plan for later on, because they were from what I'm seeing, Death Narok, with the guidance of Jeremy Bearimy, basically planned to carry out the legend in order to go ahead and bring about the rule of Bug Narok kind, right? So if they had it set so that beforehand, he planned all this battle, he planned all those events, he just had it so that maybe before everything began, he had the wasp basically inject those eggs in the middle of the night when everybody was working on trying to revive the god or whatever, inject those bugs or the eggs in. I would have taken that a lot better. But in the middle of a battle where for one, they were zooming everywhere. I mean, I know they make it so they have to pose after every win. So but in that battle they were just zooming everywhere. So if honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if they just she's about to reach up to them and about to inject it, but then they just fly off to the other location. It's well, what are we gonna do now? So
right.
I would have accepted it a lot better if it was a sneak in the middle of the night type of thing. That's essentially what I'm saying.
Right. But yeah, look, all the bugs get infected. Ragnarok's big plan, it's finally coming to fruition. It's yes. But it turns out he was being outplayed by Jeremy Bearimy this entire time. This was actually his entire plan this entire time for the 3 bugs to come back so he could get their soldier. I'm really confused on what exactly was his plan was?
From what I'm seeing, it looks like he needed them to basically, for some reason or other, this is probably going to be explained as a lore bit later on, but it seems that those three worked as kind of like prison guards, like in a weird sense, because the thing is, he needed those three to go into to form a key in that little device, right? in the what do they call, the Venomix shooter that he has.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so he needs them to become a key, and then once he becomes a key, he unlocks his mask and is able to do whatever. Right, I don't know what
release him from the prison that they put him originally in, I guess, right?
Yeah, my thing is like, he's able to do a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't see what removing the mask really does. I mean, I don't know if it stops him from transforming, but like he has him form a key, and then he unlocks the mask.
Yeah, it just allows him to unlock the mask and everything, and then look, it's him. It's Jeremy Bearimy.
It's Jeremy Bearimy in the flesh.
Right?
I will say though, I mean, for his reveal, he has a pretty wicked looking outfit. I actually like his outfit.
It's so fucking flashy. Holy shit.
I like how flashy it looks. I think it just looks pretty cool. I don't know. I think I just like the white gold coloring.
The white gold coloring is just really good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, look, yeah, then I love that his weapon is actually a bug spray gun, which I think is real fucking funny,
Yeah, I guess it stands to reason because he has bug spray. He's able to just eliminate Death Narok in one go. But I mean, if anything, maybe the only thing that's a little too much in my opinion, I'm a little iffy on it, is probably like his glove or gauntlet. It's like, it stands to the point where I'm like, it's a little much, but it's kind of cool. But it's a little much.
Because it's on one. At least it's only on one side of his arm, right? I guess it's supposed to be like one big arm wear or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it looks a lot better than what Himeno's Doctor gauntlets were, for sure. It's not. I mean, right. It's a little intricate, but it's not as bulky, I suppose. It looks a lot slimmer, so it doesn't like. Yeah. It's not that bad. But also.
Yeah, but hey, look. Look, the first thing he does as soon as she shows up is blast the shit out of Death Narok. He's like, okay, and everything, right?
Yeah, he just.
And then that's the end of the episode, right?
Yeah,
for the most part. That he's been the narrator this entire, which so fucking perplexing of how this story is actually being played out now. So has everything up until now has been just a recap by him? Right?
It's either a recap of the story, or he's narrating the story as it goes along. So it also
right. That means he's definitely been working from there. Because Death Narok said that you must have been planning this thing for millennia,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it becomes clear at this point that this man is either was there when the legend was written, or is responsible for the legend itself, all in some kind of like long plot thread in order to free himself. Although as to why he was imprisoned, it remains a mystery. But right. Honestly, like the thing is, I enjoy that we're getting some mystery with it. I just kind of wish that we didn't like that mystery was being built along.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like how fast they revealed his identity. I really wish his identity was played more for like a few more episodes, right? At least at least 2 more episodes, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like he's definitely was revealed way too fast, in my opinion, for his identity. Right.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we could have used maybe something where he's just kind of like they reveal him in the like, because the thing is, they have plenty of shots with Death Narok basically just perusing the legend. If we had it so that he's like, if he was just maybe simply in the background and he's just saying, I don't know, maybe Death Narok is saying this is how the legend goes, right? And it's like, well, yes, it does.
Or maybe like, I mean, like probably not have like there from the start, but like having like as another council member. Right, for Death Narok, like making like the bookkeeper or whatever the fuck to Death Narok, like how Kamijin is supposed to be his secretary.
Yeah. So like you could have had it to a point where basically like they like, because the thing is, it's clear they're not exactly friends. So you could have very easily built tension by just saying, like, showing that they're both working together, but they don't like it because for one, Death Narok, very clearly does not like him. Because he shows that when he's like attacking him and when he kind of comes in. So you can always have it so that like he's just like randomly like, they're talking together, but maybe like Jeremy Bearimy says an offhand comment or something that he doesn't like, and he'll like strike at him, but then he'll dodge it out of the way. So that at that point you're kind of showing that they're equals, but they're not friends, and their tensions are high between the two because they don't like or respect each other. Like that's a simple thing they could have done.
Yeah.
It could have just been done maybe in an episode, like for like a minute or two, and then he kind of fucks off. Then we know, okay, this is a character who is on equal footing, and then we also know they don't like each other. They're enemies to a point, but they're working together. Basically everything I just said, and then that way we can have some kind of build up towards them, and maybe also towards maybe between Jeremy Bearimy and Stinkbug. I don't know what they would do there, because the thing is, they do again. Nobody likes each other in that group, from what I'm seeing so far. If they're not bugs,
right.
Or whatever. So I mean, if anything, it's a small blurb like that.
You bring up good points, you know. Yeah. I just don't like how he's too quickly resolved, right? I really wish they did just book the mystery with this character for at least another episode or two, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely could have used a lot more build up, or at least a little bit more build up. But I mean, so like his sudden arrival and sudden like defeating of the main villain is just kind of like out of nowhere. So again, the build-up would have been appreciated, but overall, from what I've seen of this episode, it's still pretty good. We got some good comedic relief and some build-up towards the what is essentially, from what I'm seeing, the next arc of the story here. So I mean, I'm pretty much fine with it. It's just again some minor.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're setting up the next arc now, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm not entirely disappointed in the direction of the story. I'm not really disappointed at all. It's just like, you know, minor things like with Gira being royal blood, and then we have the character here who just suddenly just appears out of nowhere and one shots what we presume was the main villain. So like, it's kind of like I understand why they do it, because you know, twists are, you know, fun. And they are fun to a point, but it's just kind of like I miss the other potential of where other stories were going, but that's just me. But again, fine episode overall from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. You go say your piece.
Oh, okay, are we done? Is there nothing else?
I mean, that was just my overall thoughts on the episode at the moment. So yeah.
I mean, I still think it's a good episode. Like I said, my only complaint is just his reveal, and that's pretty much it. Everything else in this episode was pretty good and pretty fine, you know, right? Man, with just the thing. We could have almost had Christianity in this show. We were robbed. Of this show. I mean, Sugudam almost could have became America. You know, the country where Christianity was founded, right?
Yeah, we were so close to making America. I can't finish that. I can't finish that, dude. I can't.
We were just making America, you know, right?
No,
we were about to ma, right? We're about to ma. Right?
Yeah, what?
That's like that's Himeno's logo, by the way. Make Suguda Ma, right?
Yes, that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Alright, I think I'm done. I couldn't make I think it was the stupidest thing we could end on.
We said some stupid shit today. Oh my god, jeez. Just end it right now. I think we're done. Right. We say anymore, it's gonna ruin it.
Tour versus don't think much as we're best get your shots. This is the thing now. King, thanks, bye.